Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Vinny's here. Merry Christmas. Glad to have you with us on our Thursday night live show. Going to have a great show tonight. If you are new, we are Maymay Made It. Everything that you see used in the show tonight can be purchased in our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. And we hope you'll shop there. Another thing we'd love for you to do is subscribe to our channel and be a part of this wonderful community of folks that just care about one another, love one another, and encourage one another. And so we hope you'll be a part of that. One last thing, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. We call that videoing the video. So that's what they mean. So give us a thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate the time we share with you, because we certainly do appreciate the time we get to spend with you. So, Maymay, where you at?
Here's where we're at. How many days till Christmas is it, Vinny? Show them how to count it.
Well, today's Thursday, but it's already over. So it's Friday. So you count Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 3. Monday is 4. Tuesday is Christmas Eve. So in my mind, it's about 5 days.
4 days till Christmas. He wanted to say 4, but he didn't. It's 4 days till Christmas. I wanted to say 4. Truth of the matter is, how many times, and I've been doing this all week, how many times do you go, I know I forgot somebody. I know I forgot somebody. And then it's the very last minute. I have not shared this story with y'all, and I probably shouldn't.
I can't believe you're going to.
I probably shouldn't, but I'm just going to tell y'all. We sometimes do not have it all together as people. You know what I'm saying?
I know y'all don't believe that.
And I especially do not have it all together. I'm going to show you tonight how to take junk and make it look like you have it all together as a gift in case you don't. But there was a year, and I feel like I might have shared this with y'all. There was a year at Christmas where I forgot to buy any presents for my youngest son. Not from Santa Claus. Santa Claus did his job. But the presents that I was supposed to buy for my mother-in-law to give her grandchildren, somehow I skipped my baby boy. And do you know how I found out? I found out because they started passing out presents, and everybody was getting presents, and Joe kept getting skipped over, and everybody's getting presents. And by the time it's over with, I realized I never got him presents. Now, this was terrible. It was devastating for me. It has ruined Christmas ever since. It was the worst experience I've ever had on a Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve, by the way, at lunch. We hadn't even gotten through the event of Christmas, and I spent that Christmas in the kitchen on the floor crying. That's where I spent it, crying on the floor.
Did.
I was done. Now, Joseph will tell you it turned out to be one of the best Christmases he's ever had because the guilt I felt made me go home and change everything that I had asked Santa to bring him.
And it was a lot worse for me.
Made it better for him.
They ain't telling how much money I spent on Joseph that year
to
make up for that.
So Joseph will tell you it turned out to be a great year for him. For me, it was horrible. And y'all, it was the Christmas after I'd lost Mama. I had tried to get everything together. I tried everything. So now that I've had this traumatic event, I think to myself, if this were to ever happen to you again, how could you make it look like you meant to do that? Now, I never meant to forget Joseph at all. It was absolutely horrible. So, and my kids are so lovely. Can I tell you something? My kids are so lovely. They never tease me about that. I feel like in a few years, I feel like it's still a little raw.
This was just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean, like
Joe was
2
17.
Christmases ago. 2 Christmases, something like that. I feel
17
like
or 18.
I feel like it's a little raw, and so I feel like my kids just right now know. Let's don't send Mom back to the kitchen floor crying. So instead, no one talks about it. But if I joke about it, they kind of snicker. But they still know not to do it. But and I love that about my kids because they're so good to me. And everybody knew it was just a mistake. And I'll tell you what had happened. I'd written everybody's name down. I had everybody, and I still do it. I have a list I make. I have a Meemaw list and I have a Maymay list, right?
Yeah.
And I do her little list the same way. And somehow I never wrote his name on that list. And I don't wrap the presents for them. So they never caught it either. They wrapped the presents and they wouldn't catch it. Why would they catch? They're just wrapping presents. I put names on for them and never caught it. So anyway, am I over it? No. Is it still traumatic? Literally told you Saturday. I still have flashbacks. Did I not say it to you this weekend? I still have flashbacks to it.
Yeah.
So, what I want to do is show you something tonight that you, if you are ever in the kitchen on the floor crying on Christmas Eve, look, I know you're all going to think, I promise you, we made up for it for Joe. Joe would, if Joe was standing here right now, he would say it's the best Christmas he ever had. Do not worry.
Absolutely,
Joe
he
was
would.
good. But if you ever catch yourself in the kitchen on the floor crying on Christmas Eve because you forgot somebody, this is what you can do and make it look like you didn't. Okay. First off, everyone knows that there's one gift that fits everybody, and
That's
that is
right.
cash. Right? Okay. The next thing
Ooh,
is,
cash.
if you have something that looks custom and you can say, I made this for you. You see what I'm saying? I made this and it looks custom. Now, why do I think it looks custom? Because it's not just squares. I'm doing a little fancy trick to make it feel like you literally could run this. I'm prepping you guys for this to ever happen to you. Ready? Excuse me. I need to go to the restroom. You head to the restroom. Okay. Then you take a sneaky little turn to the craft room.
Yeah, just a sneaky one.
And you grab a piece of cardstock this big, and I'll tell you what size it is. I got to fix my monitor where I can see y'all. Okay, just give me 1 second because I've covered myself up or I can't see. All right, so you grab a piece of cardstock this size. This size is 6 3/4 by 7 1/2. And I'm sorry that my phone is blipping, and I don't know why it's doing that. So 6
It's not
3/4.
doing it on our side.
It will in a second. There's a delay. 6 3/4 by 7 1/2. Okay, that's what you grab. Now, some of y'all are going to think I'm awful, but life is life. Then what you do now, this is important too. When you grab this cardstock, I want you to grab something that it doesn't matter which side you use. Okay. Now there is a musical note in here, but I don't stress about musical notes because most people don't know which way they should go, and especially when they're so faint. But grab something that works either side. Okay. The 6 3/4 side is the width. The 7 1/2 is the height. On the height side, on the 7 1/2 side, I want you to score it at 3 1/2. Now, if you're like, I can't, I'm in my room and I'm trying to make this happen quick because I'm in a hurry. If you can't do this, here's what you do. If you're like, I'm in a hurry to get back in there, lay your bill down because this bill you went and stole out of your husband's wallet. That's where mine would come from. Right?
Yeah.
Am I ever going to have cash?
No.
Never going to have cash. If you need cash.
Now I think you probably have more than me
I
because I
have
don't
zero
have any
cash.
in my wallet.
I went to pay for something today with no cash. None. So you go to wherever cash is stored in your home. Mine is stored in my husband's wallet. Just to let you know that. Go grab it. Do this number. Fold this down if you have to. Okay. You do what you have to do to make this happen. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure, but honestly, you probably wouldn't even have to. Okay. So I'm just going to do this number. I'll take a ruler and I'm going to make a mark 1 inch down on this side. Is that right? Let me look. Yeah. 1 inch down on one side. Okay. And then 2 1/4 down on the other. Now I'm going to show you another trick. You're crying in the kitchen, so there's tears in your eyes, and you can't remember the measurements. I said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to put your finger. Look, I want you to put your finger right here. Knuckle to tip, make a mark. That's number 1. Okay. Then I want you to take the other finger, put it right here, and I want you to go next knuckle to finger, make a mark. That's how we're doing this. We are in a hurry. Okay. Then scissors or trimmer from that mark to this mark. Do y'all see how I'm making this happen for y'all? Do y'all see this? I've never been more relatable. Just listen. This is how we're doing this. Okay. Then you're going to fold this down. And if you have a bone folder, use it. If you don't, pick up whatever's near you.
You can use a spoon.
Whatever's near you, pick it up. Okay. So now you have this top section. Now you can do it this way if you prefer, whichever side you want. Okay. I'm going to go this way. Use anything. If you look, these are fingernail clippers. Look, whatever's close, you're wherever you are. Okay. Take this guy, this other piece, and we're going to make a 3-sided pocket out of it.
You were going to the bathroom, so you might have had to have a toilet brush.
I'm still in the bathroom at this point. Okay. I went to the bathroom first. You don't tell a lie. Excuse me, I'm going to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom. Then you heard me say, then you make a beeline for the craft room from there. You don't have to use the facilities. Just go to them. You said, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Go to them and then make a beeline to the craft room. Then what you're going to do is you're going to glue this down onto the bottom, just like this. And then this is going to hang over just a little bit. Okay. Now listen, could you take a piece of rectangle cardstock, fold some up, make a square? Yes, you could. But I want this to look like you didn't just go do that.
Right.
That's why we did an angle cut. I didn't just run to the restroom and fold a piece of paper over a bill.
Oh, I see that.
You see the point
It
here?
makes sense now.
Okay. Now you open this up, you slide this bill inside of it, just like so. And this is what's going to happen to you on the day. You're going to be like shaking like this. But look, okay. Now, y'all know that on Thursday nights, I've been teasing y'all a little bit. This is step 1. We're going to come back to step 2 in a second, and I'll show you what we do next to finish this up. But you see where I'm going? There's no need for crying in the kitchen. No need for it. That's what I did. I cried in the kitchen. All right, so there's this. Now, I want to show you something. On this card, I decided to do the angle that way. And on this one, I did it this way. Doesn't make a difference, okay? It's a scrap you ran to the craft room. Now, we'll come back to it, and we'll talk about closures, which you also can do in seconds, okay? Before that, let's do some across the miles. Are we good?
Okay, yeah.
Anybody think I'm crazy right now? Oh, no. Patty said she did that to her granddaughter and found her gift tucked in a closet 2 weeks later. At least you found the gift. And ordered one. Never even tried. I don't even know what was happening. Let's look at some across the miles. There's a good bit of stuff tonight. Let's see what we've got here. This is a note, and it is from Kathy Nelson in Astoria, Oregon. And it says, hello to everyone at Maymay Made It. Hoping you all had amazing Thanksgiving holidays and that the upcoming Christmas celebrations are wonderful also. A few more cards for the card ministry included here. It says, big hugs to each and every one of you from the North Oregon coast. Merry Christmas from Kathy Nelson. Thank you, Kathy. So she sent cards for the ministry, and we appreciate those very much, very much. Yeah, we can talk gift card size. We'll do that in a second. Oh, my goodness. People are loving this slider card. I wish I'd invented it because I didn't. But look at this one. This is pretty. Look, you guys, we're going to slide this off and open this up. And it says, Merry Christmas to Maymay, Vinny, your staff, and all y'all's families. God bless you all. I have included a box of cards for your card ministry. Merry Christmas from Polly Newsom. Thank you, Polly. That is a beautiful card.
Awesome.
And see this now, you just put a string on it and put it on the tree. It's just an ornament now. Isn't that cool? I love that. I also love that shimmery card. Very, very cool. Let's see. Christmas is saved. That was it. Christmas would be. Who's going to not want cash, right? Oh, what a pretty embossing folder. Can y'all see that angel? So pretty. Let me make sure there's no addresses. There aren't. It says, Maymay and crew, thank you for a wonderful year of sharing. I look forward to spending time with you in the new year. Merry Christmas and blessings to each of you. From Mary McMiller. It says, P.S. Sorry for the penmanship. Sometimes my Parkinson's has a mind of its own. I could read every bit of that perfectly well. It says, note, I love the cookbook class. Cool. That was a lot of fun. That class was really neat. Thank you for that Christmas card. We love it. Love it. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Mary, did you know on the front and on the inside, it says, Merry Christmas from Harvey and Paula Brown. May the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with wonder and joy. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. So pretty. Thank you so much. I love this time of year when we get all these Christmas cards.
It's cool.
Love it.
For sure.
Oh, my word. Look at that Doberman. And he says, no Grinch on my watch. Do you see him with the Grinch costume down there? Can you see him?
Is that Holly's?
This is Holly and the Grinch Slayer, Tucker. He's cute. Man, I'd love to pet that face. Can I pet that dog? Because I would love to.
She certainly has a beautiful one.
What a great picture of him. Look how he's like on the Christmas mat. Like, that's beautiful. I love that. Holly, he's adorable. Love him. I love Dobermans. I think Dobermans, you remember when we had the miniature Doberman? We had Dooley for a little while. They're so pretty. They're so majestic. Here's another one. Look at this cute little guy. Sammy Claus. It says, sending good cheer for the whole year. Vinny and Maymay and staff, thank you for all you do. Have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful 2025. Crafty Hugs to All from Kathy Moore. Love
How
that.
sweet.
So beautiful. I told you we had some good cards tonight. I was excited to get into these. Ooh, this is pretty. Wow, look, I love this use of ephemera, you guys. Look at that. There's a little ephemera trailing off here. This is a piece of ephemera. I remember this from one of the paper packs. And that's a little paper bow. Love this. May the magic of Christmas fill your heart and home this season. From Susie. Oops, I'm going to have to read her sticker because I can't quite make that out. And I don't want to say it wrong. LaCicero. I think I said that right. LaCicero. Beautiful card. Very much my colors right there. Look at this package from Ann Williamson. Let's see what's in here tonight. Oh, cute. Oh, there's several things. Okay, so where do I start? Do I start with this? There's a note. I'm going to pull it off camera because it might have some private stuff on it. Let's see. Maymay and the whole crew. Merry Christmas from Iowa. I needed to send you 2 cards this year, very different from each other and 10 years apart in their design. The camel card is a recent design thanks to the wonderful SVGs that you include with stamp sets. I had such fun playing with them all. The pocket card is a design of yours that I found recently on YouTube from 10 years ago. The format of your videos may have changed some, but your wonderful and easy to follow directions have not. Thank you for your wonderful videos, the great projects, and all the work that your crew does during the year. Have a blessed Christmas season, all of you. Ann Williamson. Both cards are blank. Pass them on to someone in need. Thank you, Ann, for that. That is so sweet. And it sounded like we probably wrote that for her to say. It was so sweet of her. But honestly, in just a few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about some old videos I have that you can use to make more things that you need last minute. So thanks, Ann, for sparking that. And check this out. This is from one from previous videos where you have a tag inside. Isn't that cute? Love that. And then let's see. Oh, wow. Look what she did. And she used the SVG. Wow, that is beautiful. I wish I'd have thought of that. That is so pretty. And that's great. Thank you so much for that inspiration. That's really cool. Y'all, that's the free SVG from our stamp set. Is it Back to Bethlehem? Is that where these are? I think it's on that set. I love that so much. Again, thank you, Miss Ann. And hope you have a Merry Christmas too. Let's look. Oh, this is a cutie with a weenie dog. Warm wishes. Look at that little wing down there by the fireplace. So cool. To Maymay and staff from Sharon McBride, Merry Christmas. Love that.
Merry Christmas.
I love that scene. I just want to go sit by that fireplace. What do we got here, Mr. Vinny?
Well, I can't see it.
We have an envelope. Oh, yay. I'm so excited about this. Maymay and crew. It says, oh, look, it's the kaleidoscope card. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, how cool.
Love that. And then it says, Dear Maymay and crew, have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful 2025. Enjoy every day. Love, Linda Gorman. P.S. Give Amanda a hug when she comes. We will do that. That's very sweet. And you guys, look, I'm pretty sure, Amanda, you made me this Linda, you made me this last year, didn't you? So this is my refill for this year. This calendar, where's my little stand? My calendar's been sitting right here and I moved my stand because I couldn't reach it. But look, I have the little, oh, this is cute. I like how you did this. So this is using, there's Linda. Okay. I just said I'm going to have to remake that, but now I don't have to because you did. Thank you so much. This is using our Never Ending Calendar stamp set, the large Never Ending Calendar stamp set. And I cannot tell you how useful this is. I keep this. I moved my stand because it was too close to my computer, but I lean these up on my computer and I can see the days of the month at a glance. It is so useful. And then I just flip it around. I love it. But I don't want to look at everything because that's another thing I love was seeing what you did every month. So thank you so much for this. I'm excited to have a refill. Very excited. Let's put it in its place. That is so cool. Shannon will love that because she knows how much I lean on that calendar. I'm like, where's my calendar? There it is. Love it. All right. We have one more across the miles, and this is pretty cool. I want to show y'all this. So it was a box that came to us, and it's Maymay and Vinny, Shannon and family, Tamitha and family, Brenda and family, and then all of the staff. And you recognize these, right? These are from Terrence. So let's open the one that is for us. Isn't that sweet? All the cards.
That's very kind.
Wow, look at that. Terrence, you are so talented. I don't want that just to be on a card. I want to take that off and put it on the tree. That is so beautiful.
It is.
Wow, look at that embossing. That is gorgeous. Peace is the essence of the message of Christmas, for Christ came to bring his peace to every man. Merry Christmas from Terrence. And there's scripture. I'm going to read this at scripture. You read it.
Okay.
Yeah, you read that in your voice. It'll sound good.
Why do you think it'll sound better
you
in
read
my
scripture
voice?
so good.
Okay, so the card inside says, peace is the essence of the message of Christmas, for Christ came to bring his peace to every man. So it was, when the angels had gone away from them into heaven, that the shepherds said to one another, let us now go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us. And they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger. Now, when they had seen him, they made widely known the saying which was told them concerning this child. And all those who heard it marveled at those things which were told them by the shepherds. But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. Then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things that they had heard and seen as it was told them.
Everybody agrees with me that your voice is better for that than mine. I love that part. I love where Mary pondered all these things in her heart because she knew. Mary knew, you guys. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Terrence. And yes, now that you say it, I do recognize our SVG in there. Do you see that? That's from the stamp set Names of, I think it's Names of Jesus. And this is one of the free SVGs that came with that set. That is so cool. They could listen to you all day. I could not. No kidding. I could listen to
I understand.
Sometimes I get to. We've not been together more than an hour today, have we? About an hour this morning, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I've missed you. My day's been off. See, new product?
If you want to show something,
Go back to crafting or go back to new product? Let's do new product and we'll finish the craft at the end.
Okay.
Oh, and I also know before new product, let me tell you guys something. This is so cool. Here's what I want to do. I want to tell you, by the way, are you cold? I turned the air on.
No, I'm not cold.
I was hot. I want to tell you, you guys helped us with our Veterans Day fundraiser. And I'm so excited to tell you what we were able to do. So I have a list. I'm going to look down at my list several times because I made it out. For our Veterans Day fundraiser, we were able to get 17 sets of sheets, extra sheets. We even were able to get extra sheets for them, towels, hand towels, body wash, shampoo, lotion, a tin of cookies, and a gift card for the facility with the leftover dollars so they can use it for whatever they want to. So you helped us do exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to give all of the veterans new sheets and towels. That's what we were trying to do. But you helped us do that plus more. I want to say we were able to give like $150 over that to the facility. So thank you so much for helping us with that. That's something we try to do at Open House every year, do something for our veterans, either at our local veterans home, Cedar Ridge, or sometimes there's other organizations we work with. And we appreciate all your help. That was wonderful. And you should see they were all, Miss Sylvia bagged them all up. She got them all in little gift bags. And it's been really, really cool to get to do that. So we're excited to be able to give them fresh seat. Did I say, oh.
Yeah, Miss Susan, it was 74 here yesterday, if I remember right. And today was cooler, but it wasn't cold by any means.
But I want to, maybe there was some, or no, that was the card. Sylvia put the card in the bag today too. So thank y'all so much for helping us with that. That warms our heart to be able to do that for our veterans at our local veterans home. All right. Across the miles, not across the miles. New product. Check this out. So this is Craft Perfect's Baker's Twine, which I'm going to use some of this in a minute to show y'all another way to finish off the greeting card. But look, it's very pretty, and I want to show you, because you might be thinking I've already got the thicker kind, and there we do have a thicker kind. Let me show you the texture of this one. All right, there's a secret for doing this. If you turn this guy sideways and look for the piece that is standing up higher than everybody else, it's typically the top piece. That one's not wanting to come to me, so let's see if there's another piece that's standing up higher. Nope. I will find it. My plan usually works. All right,
Yeah,
let's
it
go
was
the
a
other
little
way.
cooler this morning, and it's supposed to be, I think, 34 tomorrow morning. So, but it's
All
been
right.
a weird few days.
I got to do what I don't want to do. I hate to do this, but it'll catch up. Don't stress. It'll catch up. I just want to show y'all the texture of this one. There we go, right there. Okay. So let me cut a piece off and come up high. So this is like our current chunky twine, but it's softer. Do you see that? And it's not quite as thick. So it gives you another option. If you want something a little softer, a little easier to use, like for tying or laying flat or something like that, if you're looking for something like that, this is that product. It's just not quite as stiff as the other one. Somebody said it was on the bottom. I don't see it on the bottom.
Sheila Koza is coming to Clanton tomorrow. Did you know that?
You know what, Sheila? I did know that, and I did not respond to you about when you emailed me, and I apologize. I am very sorry for not responding. I saw that email. You know how that tells you how good of friends we are, Sheila. I read it, but I didn't respond. I responded in my head. Check this out. There's the blue. Okay, what colors are these? How are they listed color-wise? Ooh, that one is teal. This one is teal. This one is French blue. That is a very good example. That is French blue for sure. And then this one, which I think I'm going to use in a minute. Let's open it up and see what it looks like as well. Let's see. This one is called Pewter Gray. Look how pretty that is. I love a good, you might think I don't need gray. You'll be surprised how many times you use gray. We added a gray to ours, and we use a lot of gray. I promise I wasn't avoiding you. I literally read that email and went, I got to respond to her. And then grandkids showed up, and now that's all we thought about.
Kind of been that way.
We have gotten to spend, this one is called, by the way, before we move on, this is called Mauve Purple. We've gotten to spend so much time with our kids, y'all. It's rare we get to have all our kids in one place. And even since Jared and Sam have been home, we haven't had everybody in one place yet. But we've been with the kids. Let's see, they got home when? Saturday? Yeah, they got home Saturday night.
Yeah.
And we've been with them every day except yes.
Yeah.
Lovely. We went and saw the lights at Callaway. So many cool things we've done. All right, here's the deal. This is not a new product to the market. This is a new product for our store. Okay. I have used Scor-Tape. I used it probably 8 years ago. This was the tape I used. The reason we brought it in this time is because I'm struggling a little bit getting my favorite tapes. This tape is not a bad tape. A lot of people use Scor-Tape and they love it. But I'm struggling getting my favorite because I think they're going through a manufacturing situation. So I told Amber, I cannot run out of tape, so let's get Scor-Tape. I love Scor-Tape when I used it back in the day. I just have been using other tapes since. So we wanted to bring this one in. Now, not the one good thing, but one of the things you'll really love about Scor-Tape is that it comes in inches. Okay. A lot of them nowadays come in millimeters, but this comes in inches. So you have a 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch, 1/2 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch, and we also have 1.5 inches. Okay. If there's a size I don't have that you want us to carry, let me know. This guy right here is just the most consistent. It seems to be one we can always get. So we're just going to make sure we have it in stock. It's really, really good. If you don't know what this is, it's a tape that you can tear. You don't have to use scissors to cut it. You stick it down, and it's a double-sided tape, so the backer peels off. So it's wonderful, and now we have it in stock. And I just never, for the longest time, what I was using was just so much more affordable. And I'm more about that if I have something that works really well. But now I can't get that product anymore. How many of y'all remember sticky tape? That's what it was called. Sticky tape. It was my favorite.
Yep.
Then I started using Elizabeth tape, which I really do love, but I've had a harder time keeping it in stock like I want to keep it. And now we have the new Craft Perfect tape, which I also love, but I just want to have a backup. And I'm like, you know what? Scor-Tape is an OG tape. It's been there. We can get it. We're going to have it in stock. So if you need it, we've got it. Now, this right here is going to have you going to the website. Let me tell you what this is.
You're warning them.
Years and years and years ago, like years ago, when I used Spectrum Noir markers, because I used to use this marker, I had one of these. I'm going to open this up and show y'all. Is this mine? Yeah, I'm going to show y'all this. I had one of these for my markers. Well, we recently got an email from one of our distributors that they had these in stock. I actually thought these were gone. I thought you couldn't get these anymore because I don't believe you can still get those hex-shaped markers anymore. I don't think. So I thought these were gone. Well, anyway, I loved this. This is marker storage, okay? And it doesn't have to be Spectrum Noir storage. It can be any marker that fits in this hole. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this together. I put this together earlier and had no issues. And watch me have issues on camera. I literally put this one together, me and Ollie. Of course, I did have Ollie's help, and he was hammering it for me. Not that it needed a hammer. It does not call for a hammer. But he took a little thing out there and turned it into a hammer. And I'd put it down, and he'd go, and then I put the next one down, and he'd do it. So this stacks up. If you're looking for convenient, easy to access, on the desk or off storage, that you can also put together in a diagonal fashion. I'm putting it together straight on top of itself right now, okay? But you can put this together diagonally, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you in a picture in just a second. I'm going to get this all stacked up. Holds a lot of markers, and I want to show y'all. Do I have any markers over here? I'll put something in there and show y'all how it works. But the other thing is this. This guy we got at a really good price. Timothy, does it show the regular price for him? I can't remember what we ended up, but Amber and I were talking today about what a good price we were able to get. It holds 72 markers. Thank you. Oops, I don't have that one right. Let's move it forward. You have options of which slot you want to put this into. I'm putting it into just the regular slot, just the straight on one. And like I said, this guy is what I used 10 years ago. I have another marker system now that I'm using, but it's an old one from Nouveau. I keep my coloristas in a box, which I don't really love to do. I'd rather do this because now I can keep 72 markers on my desk and look how little space it takes up. I love being able to do that. So I'll be able to take, let me see if I have any markers over here. I may just have to go grab some. Let me show y'all. I'll get Colorista. I'll grab a couple of Nouveaux. This is what we had today. Ollie was using Nouveaux. So it works like this. You can put your markers in. Okay. And it does fit your Nouveaux. I'm going to turn that where the number's right. So if you have Nouveau markers, they do fit in there just fine. It's wide. Let's see, to let you see how wide it is. So that's a jumbo Sharpie. That one, it does go in, but the lid won't. Let's look at a regular Sharpie and so you can see size. Unless I don't have a regular Sharpie in here. I could have swore I just had one the other day. Well, I don't have a regular Sharpie, so I'll just show you something else. All right, so let's do this. This is a Colorista paint marker, okay? So.
That looks about the size of a Sharpie.
Look at that.
Maybe a little bigger.
So you can put these in and you can see your markers so easy. And I love that it just holds like this. And if you get multiples, okay, you can stack them. You can keep stacking them. The other thing I wanted to show you is how you can stack them in the other orientation. Let me put this marker back. I'm excited to put these in it because I'll be able to put them closer to my desk. Because I keep these in the box, I keep them further away from me. These are also in their little stack. This will fit Cricut markers because Cricut markers are about the size of a pen. So like they're no bigger than this. So it will fit them in there just fine. And let me show you on the box. Okay. You see how you can set it up the way I did tonight or like this. So you can see even more. I'll grab a Cricut marker and show you. That won't be an issue. Let me show you. Well, I just threw that box in. I just went, don't need that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just left you in the video by yourself.
That's okay. So you guys remember to subscribe to our channel. We're trying to constantly grow and provide things for you, and hope that you'll do that if you haven't already. And again, we encourage people to view the video. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate what we got going on. And we'll certainly be grateful for that.
Check it out. I think think you'd find a hard time finding a marker that won't fit in here because it's pretty roomy. Y'all are just trying to test me and see if I have all the markers. You know I don't have any Stampin' Up! Markers, so I can't try that. I don't have any Olo markers, so I can't test that. So there you go. Holds a lot.
72 markers.
And I want to say we got these at, like, we were able to mark these down. I should have paid attention to that. Amber, weren't we able to, it holds any marker with a 5/8 inch diameter. Look at Amber. So let me just tell y'all. Weren't we able to do that at a discounted price? I thought we were. I hope I'm not saying something that I'm lying about. I hope I'm not lying about it because I don't mean to be. If I am, it's an accident.
I thought Tamitha said it was $24.99 or something.
But I want to say they retailed higher than that. We were able to, right?
Yes. We have it for $15.99. Regular price is $24.99.
That's right. We were able to give you a pretty good discount on that. I don't have a lot. I did not get a lot of them, so you need to go grab them. Okay. Amber, will the retail store be open Monday for Joe? I don't know. I need to ask you that question. All right. Speaking of good prices, okay, this is kind of a Christmas miracle. All right, because at Craftique, we were able to get some of these, and we sold them in the Craftique like fast. You guys went crazy over these. Okay. Now we were able to give you a little better price in the Craftique because that's what Craftique is. All right. But we got that same email. When I got that email, these popped up and I was like, wait a minute, I can get more of those because you guys were scratching and clawing for them in the Craftique. Now, I couldn't do the same price, but I was able to get them to you at a really good price. I want to say these are regular. See if I remember. They're regular $28.99, and we were able to sell them to you for $19.99. I want to say they were regular $28.99. And let me show you what's in here. This right here flew out of my hand. I kept one because I even told people, y'all can't have mine. Here's what I love about these dies. They come in a storage envelope. And like I said, y'all have to tell me what the prices say. I do not know. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this one because Amber and I just talked about it. And look what you get. If you're a Santa fan, you get his base cut out. If you're a
Santa fan.
I know, seriously. You get the base cut out, okay? You get this goes on top of here. I'll stack them. So you cut this die out in red. You cut this out in white. That's the white that you see there, okay? You cut this out. Oh, wait, no, I'm telling you wrong. You cut the base out in black. Yeah, the base is black. This is red. This is white. This is his hand. Is that his hand? Hold on, what is
the regular
this?
price on those is $28.99. We got them for $19.99.
I thought that was it. This is white. This is white. And then this is white or silver or gold or whatever you want. So it layers, so you get this layered Santa look. Okay. Here's what I think would be so cool about him. I was going to use him tonight for the video. I changed my mind. I thought I wanted to do something where, like we're talking about, like you have to have something right this second. This, you'd have to have your embossing machine and all that set up. But here's what would be cool. If you cut this guy out, when you cut him, he actually goes in this direction. When you cut sides and turn him into a pocket. So you stick a gift card in, you stick cash in, and it's Santa going. Wouldn't it be cute? Stick a tag in there, something like that. But that's what I was going to do tonight and show y'all this on it. But I didn't want you to have anything. Like, I want you to be able to use your finger and your fingers, like whatever you had to do, right? So he is fantastic, and he's in store at a really good price. Now, I do believe he's not coming back, and I was really shocked that we were able to get him again because I thought they said he wasn't coming back. But it may just be that they found some more, and we were able to grab them. We got several. We were able to get several of these. So everybody go get them. You can get them, but you need to grab it because, you know, these things typically get discontinued. So grab it while you can. I was shocked we could get more. I was shocked. So grab them. Wouldn't that be a cute idea? Make him, he's big enough. Make him glue two sides, stick money, stick a gift card in him. Super cute. All right. Where am I at? Oh, I love this. Now, this is new. This is brand new. This is from Pinkfresh. It's brand new to me. You may have seen it forever ago. It's from Pinkfresh Studio. It's a standalone die, and it is called, what is the shape? What do they call this one? Nesting Elongated Oval with a blanket stitch. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up and see if you can see. Do you see the blanket stitch? What do I love about it? It's oval. It's not your traditional square, rectangle, round. It's oval. Look at the size of these ovals for sentiments. Look how big they are. Imagine a rainbow. You cut this out in rainbow color. You cut it in half. You get 2 rainbows for a card. You fold that rainbow in half and you have a gift card holder. Imagine it for a taco. Wouldn't this be adorable if you want to make a taco card?
Oh, yeah.
There's so much you could do with this set. These are the kind of sets that I will spend money on because I don't mind having these in my stash. And I actually think this is a really good price. Let me see. Sometimes the price shows up too when she does that, but it didn't this time. A rug. Can you see this as a rug, like for a baby card? Have this as a rug and then put like little building blocks on it, or a teddy bear would be so cute.
When I saw it, the rug is the first thing I thought of, like a crocheted
It
rug
looks like
almost.
a rug. Like a magic carpet would be cute to make it a magic carpet. This is a great one. And I'll tell you something else. I feel like they have a magnet sheet in here. Let me check. This is the sturdiest packaging. Let me see. Why does it feel so good? That's why. Check this out. If you lift this up, you'll see there's a magnet sheet in there to hold them on. I knew that felt nice and sturdy in there. Okay, so let's don't do it that way. Let's do it this way. This guy. So it comes with magnet. Bonus on this one. Look at these dies. They're fantastic. Love this. This one's mine, by the way, so I can do this.
Of course.
I'm excited about this guy. I'm going to tell you something else. In the new year, I got big plans. That whole vertical live thing that I'm able to do that just makes going live so easy. When I just have, like when I said to you, what a cute taco this would be, I want to do a 30-minute, 45-minute live showing you how to make it a taco. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I want to do in the new year. I want to try to be some of these content creators that are making a lot of content, but not doing the hours that I have to do to make full tutorials. Not that I'm going to go away from full tutorials. That's me. That's who I am. But I want to add to it where I can go, let's make a taco. You know, it might not be something you need today, but it might be something you could use in the future. Like, you know what? I'm glad she showed me how to do that. Now I can do it. So watch for those in the new year. They will not replace any videos. Listen to me. Do not panic. You don't have to panic. Listen, they will not replace videos. They will only add to our current videos. All right. Just like we were doing last week. And listen, if I wasn't getting ready for Christmas, I'd still be doing them, but we are in full Christmas mode at our house. Also found these. Love this. This is from the Cinch. These are Velcro dots. I like them because they're black, number one, and also because they're just peel and stick Velcro dots. Look at that little closure that they use them for. And I thought somebody needs this. So I brought them in. I love them. I'm going to put them up here with my magnets so I have them for next time.
Mm-hmm.
They're mine. All right. I wish I knew how to speak French because I would say it correctly, but this is the piece de resistance. That's how you say it in Southern. In Southern, it is keep your fork because dessert's coming. That's what it is in Southern. Do you agree? Keep your fork. Clean it off. So for those, tell them the story. You want me to tell it about Mama and cleaning her fork?
Yeah, you tell it.
So my mother, if you were sitting at a table with my mother and it was time for dessert, we're going to call this dessert because this is it. When we were sitting there, it was time for dessert. If anybody ordered dessert at the table, it didn't matter who it was. Mama, you'd look over at Mama and she'd be like cleaning her fork with her napkin. She'd be buffing that fork. And we knew she's going to get a bite of something if she was cleaning that fork, wasn't she? I did it to Vince the other day. It was funny. All right. I brought these in.
Split it.
Split it. I brought these in. You guys bought them out. They sold out in like a day, I think. They're back. All right. If you have video, let me grab it where I made, actually I have multiple videos where I made this camera, which is one of the projects. Look at this adorable camera. It is a mini album. I'm trying to hold everything, you guys. I'm doing way too much here. I'm doing the most, you guys. All right. This is a mini album that opens like this. It slides out. I'm trying not to drop these out of my lap. Slides out, and then it opens like this, and it kind of shuffles the photos like so. Okay. All of this that you see here, we'll set this aside for a second, is in, let me find it.
Well, they're back, Terrence. So if you need more, you better hurry.
Is in here. This is the Matchbox camera kit Okay. We don't have the camera one in stock yet. Why do we not? That might be an Amber question because I got it right here. So check it. But anyway, this kit, this kit makes that whole thing. All you add is adhesive and decorator paper. That's all you add. It's all in here. This kit, listen to this. Here's the best part, okay? Kit contains pre-cut bases for 2 sets. For 2 sets, okay? Interactive album with flips, folds, pockets, and all these fit into the Matchbox style. This kit, this one kit, makes a black one and a craft one. A black one and a craft one in one kit. So you can make 2. That's one that I just showed you. Is that making sense? These are incredible. This kit
We do have those installed.
Okay. This kit makes 2. This is the basic 6x6 album. It makes 2, and it makes 1 black and 1 craft. Okay, okay. So you get everything you need. Instructions, everything is in here to do this. Everything is scored for you. It is already cut for you. It is just assemble and add your decorator papers. I'll be doing some of these after Christmas because now that they're back in stock, hopefully I'll have them to be able to play with them. I'd like to make them all on camera. I think it'd be neat to see it. They probably
won't be in stock by then.
Well, we'll just have to pre-order before then. This one is the basic 8x8 in black, and this is a pre-cut base for 1 album. So some of them come with 1, okay, and some of them come with multiples. This one makes 1 album, and it is the 8x8 album with all of its full instructions. Also, I need to tell you, if you get these and don't want to wait for me, they have videos on YouTube showing you how to do it. This kit makes this pocket tag album. All these tags pull out all these pockets, and it closes like this, and it makes 2, 1 black and 1 craft. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. I just think these are the greatest. And the price, you won't believe the price. That's why they sold out so quick. The price is amazing because you don't have to go even get print out a PDF and watch some video to do all the cutting and the prepping. It's all done for you. This one is the trifold wallet. It's got the little center there inside. It's got little pockets here. This makes 2. This one thing will make a black one and a craft one. It's incredible. I just can't get over this. Frame accordion suitcase. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a frame. When you open it up, it looks like 2 frames, and it opens into this accordion. So pretty. And this one makes 2. It makes 1 black and 1 craft. Are y'all seeing the prices on these? Because I don't see prices. This is gatefold. You could do a slider on here. Maybe. You've got that waterfall, so it might not work. This one makes 1 pre-cut base for a 6.5 by 8.5 interactive folio. Do pay attention to whether they have 2 or 1 when you're purchasing, if that matters to you, okay? It'll say in the description, this one has 1, and it's craft colored. So you can see it comes with everything you need. And that's not your instructions. There's more than that. It's just the back picture. This one is the flip flap gatefold. So it has a lot of flippity flaps inside of it. This makes 1 black and 1 craft. So this makes 2. This one is the basic 8x8. I think I already showed y'all this one. Oh, this is the craft version. So we have the black version and the craft version of this one. Okay. This one, accordion inserts handbag. This is the little handbag one. Do you see it's got these little accordion pieces right here? Super cute. This makes 2 of these, 1 black and 1 craft. What's cool about these is you get one, you make one now as a present, and then you save one. You save a photo of what you do, and you save one for later when you need to make one for somebody else. Look how cute that is. Wouldn't that be cute for coupons? If you know a couponer, this is perfect. I want to make this one next. I feel like that is perfect for a couponer. Put that in your buggy, open it up, and pull your little coupons out. Wouldn't that be cute? People be jealous of your cute little coupon holder.
So jealous.
This one, double fold. It's got 2 waterfalls. You want one, don't you?
Yeah, I need one of those.
This makes 2, a black and a craft double folio. I want to do this one after that one. I've already done the camera. I love the camera. And then I think this one's black. I think, yes, this one's black. So the other one must have been craft. This makes 1. Did y'all see these amazing prices? They're incredible. That's why they sold out so quick last time. And they're really good. So like I said, this is my little camera. It took me, I think I did this in 2 or 3 live videos. I don't remember. What did I do? 2 or 3 live videos? And I love this paper pack for it. And you just put him in like that. Slide him in. And that is your little, look, I did a little shaker in there. Isn't that precious? And all I had to do is decorate it. That's all I had to do, and I love that. All right. Any questions or anything we need to cover? That was all of the...
You did have a question about the Year of Folios.
Yes.
So would you take a few minutes to explain that and how people can purchase that?
If you would like to be a part of 2025's Year of Folios, you can do that by going to maymayevents.com. I'm sure Tamitha will link this in here for you. Go to maymayevents.com and sign up. What will happen with that one is we'll be making a folio every month, and we'll be decorating it every month together, filling it with our pictures together every month in 2025, much like we did in 2020, except you don't get a kit this time. This time we're using your stash. We're going to use the product you've already got. And instead of me designing 12 folios, I'll be designing 4 folios that we'll use alternately throughout the year. Okay. So by the end of the year, your folios will all look different. We're just going to use one kind of chassis, not one, 4 kind of chassis to build off of. And that's how we're going to do that. So if you would like to be a part of it, the first folio instructions go out January 17th. And then the first video, does anybody remember? The first video is, I don't remember.
Guessing February.
I don't remember. There's a question. How many pictures will the camera hold? Okay. If you put some over here, we won't count these 2, the doors. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And if you put on the one on the back, 18. So if you'd like to sign up for your folios, go ahead and do that, because you need to, I want you to get your first email, which is, you'll get it anyway. And here's another thing. You can sign up anytime. You don't have to sign up in January or what have you. You can start anytime. You'll just want to go back and catch up if you start later in the year. All right.
It was so much fun to do that. What was it? A couple of years ago?
2023, we did it.
Yeah.
2024, we did not. By February, by March, Shannon and I were like, we should have done this again, because we have a Year of Folios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you had 12 mini photo albums that recorded your
But we just have
year.
2023. So we have, and also we did this with the kit. And so we decided this year we didn't want to, because I want to use a different paper pack every month. Like I want to use these, like I want to pick out my favorite paper pack for the month and use that one. That's what I want to do.
And if I remember right, you said you were going to use one paper pack and Shannon was going to use a different one.
Yeah, we'll be using different paper packs so you can see it. And also the plan is to set this up. We're going to do a little different video wise. I'm going to have a Shannon camera and a Maymay camera. So we have 2 different settings. Where before we use one space and we kind of work together in half of the space. So she'll have a spot and I'll have a spot. So you'll be able to watch everything we're doing in the videos. So it'll make it a lot easier. And you'll have access to those videos forever. So like I said, oh, and I forgot this. That question brought it up. Why does international cost more? Here's why. I'm glad you said that. Because we're also doing something different this year. And that is we are doing swaps. So we are doing 2 folio swaps throughout the year. We'll do a swap in the spring and a swap in the fall. So the price you're paying covers shipping for those things.
So whenever we do a swap, you guys will mail those to us, and then we will turn around and mail them out to other people.
The only shipping
for the swap.
The shipping in your cost that's covered is us shipping it to someone else. You'll have to pay the shipping to send it to us. Okay. And then we will swap them and send them out. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, but we left the prices as they are because it's just too difficult to have all these different variants and to know who paid for what and how. So we have 2 options. You have the U.S. and the international.
The other thing is too, as soon as you don't sign up for the swaps, you're going to wish you had, because you're going to want to get something from somebody else. So you might as well participate. You
will have a lot of fun. Here's the thing. You'll learn something new. No, you're going to learn 5, 10 things every month. You'll learn something new. We'll be doing something different. Shannon will do her folio different than I do my folio. I'll do different techniques. She'll do different techniques. Our colorways will be different. The way we put our pictures in will be different. And this time they'll be really different because we won't even be using the same paper. Like last time we kind of allotted paper for each one of the months, but we won't do that this time. The more fun for us. So
okay, there's a question. And and I don't know how to do this, but Peter asked if International doesn't want to swap, can they buy the American?
No.
Okay.
We said we couldn't because here's what's going to happen. This is why we're not doing it. And the reason we said it, you will change your mind. You will want to do it. And if we do that, then we've got to have another price for shipping built in. And by the way, we didn't bill, but like what we do, $10 each folio in, each swap. Is that what we built in? Not for US, but I think for international it was $10 each folio, which is still not enough to do the shipping.
Probably not a cover.
So you're still not paying. You really, honestly, to do a folio swap international, we probably should have built $40 in twice. I mean, $40 in, so we had $20 twice. We didn't do that. So I promise you, you'll get into this and you'll want to do the swap. How many of you did the recipe album swap? Do you remember that when we did we did a recipe album swap? We've done a folio swap. We did ATC swaps. You'll want to do it. It's fun and you want to, yeah, there won't be pictures. It'll just be for your folio, just be a built folio for someone else to put pictures in. Okay, let me get back to this so we can finish it up real quick. Here's what I want to show you, all right? So you've come out of the bathroom, you've snuck into your craft room. You've made this guy. What I did here, okay, is I used a piece of ephemera to shut this down. It's just a piece of ephemera that I had laying around. What I'm going to show you is this. You don't even have time to find ephemera, okay? You're that stressed out. You're going to go to a cut apart and we like this little picture right here. This little part here says, wishing you a Christmas filled with memories and magic. You're going to take your scissors because you don't even have time to measure or find a punch or a die or nothing. You're going to cut this guy out like this. And then you're going to cut across this bottom. This is where you bring out your inner Brenda. Don't be afraid of your scissors. That's what Brenda says. Don't be afraid of your scissors. Use them. You're going to throw it on the floor really quick because you're painting it. Okay? You pick it up. If you want to, do something fancy on the edges. Do some of this number if you want to. Fancy it up. Just play. Don't be afraid. You want it to look like you did something, like you made something. Okay? Grab out your corner rounder if you've got it handy. Then what you're going to do is you're going to glue this only on the bottom. Only on the bottom, okay? So put your fingers where you don't want glue. This is how we do this fast. I do not want glue where my fingers are, okay? Flip this over, glue. You learn. You get yourself in a mess, you learn how to figure out how to get out of it. That is ready to go. Now, let me say this to you. Let's say you had a few more minutes and you didn't have any ephemera close. Pick up one of your twines. Look. Oh, it's not coming out of there. It's too tight. Here we go. Here we go. Loose end. There we go. All right. Pick up one of your twines. You don't even have time to find that. You're next to your gift wrap. This number. Tie a bow. Seconds later, you're out the door, back to the festivities with cash.
No one is the wiser.
And everyone, and listen, they're like, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I love making for people. You powder your nose. Or if you're really good, you just make a bunch ahead of time and have them hanging around. It's a great way to use up scrap cardstock, right? It's a great way because how many times do you have like cardstock that's too big to be a scrap, but not big enough to be a page? I know this happens all the time, right? Make these guys up and just have them hanging around. Have them ready for the next time you need one. Another thing you can do, I know you're like, enough things, Maymay, but another thing you can do is, will this one work? I don't know. Will it? I don't know. I might have to cut it and see. If you have some of the paper still laying around, cut yourself a strip. If you don't have twine, if you don't have ribbon, if you don't have ephemera, cut yourself a strip. This one may not be big enough. Wrap it around. Oh, it's just going to make it. Just going to make it, you guys. Wrap it around. Make it a belly band. And you don't even need anything else. It's just a belly band then. You don't even have to come up with twine or anything. You've done it. If you don't have anything close, grab some gift wrap. Make a belly band out of a gift wrap. You know what I'm saying? To make it work. I may have made this one too tight. We'll see if it'll fit. And I probably should have turned it around so it would have been coordinating, but I didn't. Look, belly band.
And it matches.
And it matches. Look how custom it looks. Do this, put your ephemera on the belly band, right? And pull the belly band off. So if you have, like I have this one right here, if I wanted to put this on here, see? And then imagine it was like, looks like we did some work.
Wow.
I'm going to keep y'all in everyone's good graces. This is how we're doing it. This is what you're doing. So this weekend, take 1 hour, go in your craft room. You need a 7.5 by 6 3/4 piece of cardstock, scored at 3.5 inches. And then one finger, look, one finger down over here. Well, it's one digit. Is that a digit?
Yes.
Is it? No, a digit's your finger, right?
Okay.
Or is that a digit? This is a phalange. Is that a digit? It's not a digit.
No.
What is that? Y'all tell me.
A knuckle.
Knuckle? 1 knuckle, 2 knuckles. That's it. 1 knuckle, 2 knuckles. That's how you get it done. Don't say Maymay did not pull it out for you guys this year. Don't say I didn't.
That's it. We saved you.
If you make these, I really need to see them. I want to see if these get out there. Is that what it's called? A plow link? Oh, man, Shirley. She gets her stitches out of her hand tomorrow. If y'all make these, I want to see them. I want to see how you close them. I want to see a picture of you measuring with your fingers. That would make my heart so happy if I could see it. So if you want to share it with us, be sure you share it on our Facebook group called Maymay Made It and So Did I, or at our website at our customer gallery. I would love to see it. Donna, the measurements, Tamitha's going to throw them into the description for you guys, but you start out with 7.5 by 6 3/4. You score on the 7.5 inch side at 3.5, and then it's 1 knuckle, 2 knuckles, cut across or measure. All that'll be in the description for you guys right after the live. All right, you guys, one more thing, and that is, please don't forget that the 12 days of giveaways are going on right now. We're halfway through. I want to say, Tamitha, what day are we on? She'll tell me, but we're halfway through. If you haven't seen, old Vinny he even let me take credit because that graphic says Maymay said. He even let me take credit. But old Vinny was generous and let us give away. We're on day 6. All you have to do is click the link and enter. Now, I will tell you, some of you, but not all, very few of you, but some of you are getting like a gateway error, like a link error. And today, Amanda, somebody wrote Amanda in a card. Amber and I were talking, and we think it might be a cache situation. And I know that makes sense to everybody, but like if you've opened a website before, your website or your server will remember that you have, and sometimes it opens the same thing over and over. So you might just want to close your server out and then reopen it. But if you can't just click and open it, you can also just use your email instead of it says down here, sign in with your email and enter. The other thing that we're going to let you do, no big deal, okay, is you can email Tamitha at maymaymadeit.com and she will enter you for you. Okay, she's had several people. I think she told me there's about 10 people she's had to do that for. And y'all, people are entering. Day 1 had over 2,000 entries.
Wow.
Day 5 had over 1,800 entries. And all of them have been pretty consistent. So people are really entering, and I'm super excited. And we will give those away the first of the year. And just to let you know, the last day is we're giving away one item that is the most expensive item that we carry in the store. So she's got a list of 15 people she's doing that for. We really appreciate it. We're having fun. We hope you're having fun. You just have to every day watch our Facebook. Do you get an email every day, Timothy? Or are you sending out an email? On our Facebook group. I think on our website you can access them too. I'm not exactly sure where all it is, but just be watching. She'll tell me where it is. You cannot enter all the giveaways at one time. That's one thing we decided this year. We did that for the last 2 years, and you want to hear the truth? Participation was way down. When we did it like that, people just didn't try. They didn't even want to. So what we decided is we're going to do it this way, and participation has been very up. So people really enjoy the everyday kind of thing. So, okay. So Jay McGurdy says they get a daily email. Perfect.
Okay. So I have a question for you, and I think we should let everyone know what are the store hours next week? Tamitha said we're only open to the public on Monday.
That's what I heard today. You've got tomorrow all day and Monday next week. Now, that's before Christmas. I don't know about after Christmas. Do we know that yet?
I don't know.
Amber was trying
That's
to
why
nail
I
that
kind of
down.
asked.
I'm just going to let y'all know how this works, okay? Vinny and I are not here. This is it for us. Tonight we leave and we don't come back until after the new year.
Oh, we're going to do a live show next Thursday night?
I don't believe we will. It's
Okay.
the day after Christmas, blah, blah. We won't be back until after New Year, okay? If I have time and I come in and I just want to do something, I'm going to, but there's nothing on the calendar, okay? But we let the staff decide if they want to work or not. We do not force them to. We let them decide, okay? Now, we do force them to do one thing. Vinny will not let them work Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. No. So, Christmas. I don't know if Amber's still on here or not. But if they want to work Thursday and Friday, they can. And so if they do, they can open the store. And we'll try to let y'all know that as soon as we can. Okay, she'll know tomorrow, Amber said. If you are planning a trip, just let us know. Because even if I'm not here, I'm in town. I just won't be here working. This is my holiday season, not to work. And my kids are home, and we plan to play and have a good time with all the kids. So, did I remember everything I was supposed to say tonight?
I can't imagine that she won't do a live at some point in time between now and then. She just can't stay away that long.
Don't promise.
I didn't
Things
promise.
are different when them grandbabies are home.
John says he's going to have some withdrawals.
Now, it doesn't mean, now let me say this. Film videos still happen. Next Saturday, oh, that's what you didn't get, a sneak peek of Saturday's video. Let me show you. So the last part of this video goes up Saturday night. That's this week. That's this Saturday night. And I'll try to come and film a video for the next Saturday. I will try to come and do that, okay? I'm not promising y'all. I need a break. Here's what happens. When I get this time at Christmas as a break, it rejuvenates me for January. It just really does. So, this right here, this is a little sneak peek. So I went through, we'll talk about this in part 4. We'll talk about this little guy right here. We'll talk about what's inside of here. That's very cool. I don't want to open it. Okay. And then we'll talk about all of this little thing all throughout. See some of the pretties going. That's as far as I'm going because it's pretty. It's not a very long video. We were able to finish it up in 4 parts. I love this so much. I think it's the most beautiful present. If you have someone having any event next year, this is the gift to make them. I'm telling you it is. When you see the finished album, you'll agree. If someone's having a baby, if someone's graduating, if someone's getting married, if someone's buying a new car, if somebody's buying a house, whatever you have an occasion to do, this is the prettiest. It just feels like a store-bought. It just does. And I would love for you guys to see part 4. You're going to want to catch it because there is some cute little things in there. I know. Vinny knows me. I will probably do some work. Don't stress.
And I want to say this to you too. The week after Christmas, there's probably going to be a sale, because if I don't sell it before December 31st, I have to count it. So you guys know that we try to do an inventory reduction sale so we don't have as much inventory to count. So there'll be some announcements coming about that. It'll probably be the week between Christmas and New Year's that we try to do that.
That's next week.
Yes.
That's like Thursday, Friday, Monday. That's it.
Yeah, probably.
Vinny's calendar is much longer tonight. You don't realize it's 3 days.
Yeah.
That's what you got. But you will, because Amber and I have been talking about that. The other thing we're working on, couple things for next year. There's a possibility. So a lot of you guys are enjoying the Craftique. A lot of you guys are. We'll have the average of about 200, 250 people on there watching, not including the people that watch at the end. Craftiques happen on our website on Tuesdays. We weren't able to get one done last week. We had some people out sick. We didn't have enough people to man the show. We just couldn't get it done. So I'm trying to come up with a way to do one on YouTube, but not a public one. It would be a private event. It wouldn't cost any money to attend. You just have to sign up for it so that we know we have everybody's contact information. So we know that we don't have trolls coming in and all that kind of stuff that happens during a live show a lot of times, where we can't control everybody that's coming in. But on a live show situation where you get a link that is yours and you come in, it's just a little more of a comfortable situation. I want to try one to see if it works, because Mr. Jim is asking me to help him with his trunk sale, his final sale of his jewelry. And I'd like to bring that to y'all in that same kind of way, but I want to test it first and make sure it works. So we're talking about doing one of those not first, but like second, third week in January. So be watching for that information, because we're going to have some really good deals on that. It won't interfere with anything you get from this sale. We've got some stuff that we've just kind of had left over from different years that we want to kind of use that as our tester. So that'll be fun when we figure all that out. We just started working on that today. So the Craftique is so fun. If you have not attended a Craftique, you don't have to buy anything. Just come watch. It's super fun. Somebody said the other day they love us uncensored. So I guess on Craftique we're uncensored. We don't have as much, like we don't have copyright strikes and all that kind of stuff we have to deal with, so we can sing and play and have a little more fun. Those are 2 p.m. on Tuesdays on our website is where you participate on those. All right, Vinny.
You ready?
I am ready. Vinny's going to pray for us. If you have a prayer request that you need us to be praying for specifically, head to our Facebook group called Created in Christ. We have some that we'd like for you to be remembering, if you don't mind. If you could remember Tamitha's father, they journey through a transition, if you can be remembering them. There's several people in the Maymay family that are sick. Lots of kids are sick. Like just, flu and, stuffies and things like that. If you could remember that. We have a very close friend of the channel who's diagnosed with breast cancer. If you could remember that. We're not going to share names because I don't like to unless I ask permission, and I didn't ask permission. So if you could just remember all of those, we would really appreciate it. Do you have anything you want to add?
I don't guess so.
All right. You want to say a prayer?
I will. Let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thank you so much for this day. I thank you for all of your blessings. I thank you for this season, for the joy that it brings. And God, I also know that it also brings great sorrow at times too. But God, I know that you're faithful and that you're there to hold us and to comfort us through tough times as well as the great times. I ask, God, that you'd help us to remember the greatest gift ever given was your son, Jesus Christ, as we celebrate his birthday at Christmas, as we celebrate the spotless, perfect lamb that he was, the only person that ever lived a sinless life. And God, the sacrifice that he made for us when he died on the cross. God, we thank you so much for that. Lord, for those that are sick, God, there's so many. We just mentioned a few, Lord, but you know each and every one. I just ask that you would be near and dear in every one of those situations, that you would comfort those that are hurting, that you would just bless them. God, for our friends that we know of that are going through some really tough times, those that are in the process of losing loved ones, and those that have already just recently lost loved ones. God, we just lift them up to you. But Lord, most of all, we just want to say thank you for another great year, for the blessing that you were to us, for how faithful you were to us, God, and how you blessed us. I ask, God, that you bless every person watching. Thank you, God, for them, for what they mean to us, for the sacrifices of their time and their finances, God, the way they bless us by shopping at our store. And God, we thank you for that. Lord, I just pray that that the peace that passes all understanding would fall on all those watching. And God, that the love that you have for them would just warm their hearts and help them get through whatever they're going through. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Hey, you guys, if you stuck around this long, you get to hear this little story that's super fast. My brother is obsessed with Christmas cakes, the Little Debbie Christmas cakes. And a couple of Sunday mornings ago, maybe Saturday mornings ago, Benny and I discovered that on the Little Debbie website, you can buy a 7-foot tall inflatable Little Debbie Christmas tree. Guess what Danny got for his birthday?
Cake.
Christmas cake tree. It looks like a Christmas cake and it inflates for outside. Guess who got that for their birthday? And we were so excited to give it to him. And so now he has a 7-foot tall inflatable Little Debbie Christmas cake outside his front house, his front yard. And I love it so much. And I wanted to tell y'all, I wish I would have filmed it, because my sister-in-law walked in, and when he showed it to her, she said, "That's going to look so cool in your office."
Yeah, she wasn't real keen on it being in the front yard.
It was so fun, and we were so excited to do that.
But
so
it is there.
It's so funny.
He sent us a video of it.
He sent us a video of it, and it was so funny. So I just wanted to share that with you and tell you that we were able to make that happen for my Christmas cake obsessed brother. He literally is. 3 Sundays ago, he'd already gone through 5 boxes.
Yeah.
He announced that in church. He'd gone through 5 boxes. So there you go. All right, you
And
guys.
he's just skinny. Kind of sickening. How
We
he could
love
eat
you.
5 boxes and still be skinny.
We love you guys so much. Merry Christmas. Enjoy this time with your friends and family, but please remember the reason for the season and make sure that you soak all of the magic in. We love you guys. And until next time, bye now.
Bye now.